Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Merc with a movie blog. I am Josh the Merc Raynor, here with another trailer reaction, and I am here with my best bud, my brother John. How's it going?
Bro, I'm doing great. Excited to be here today.
That's right. Last time we saw you on here was for Ghostbusters Afterlife. People seem to love that trailer reaction we did. Got a lot of hits on that, so I'm hoping we get another winner here. And if you guys don't know, I don't know why you're not reading the title, but we are taking a look at the brand new trailer for The Matrix Resurrections. That is the fourth installment in the Matrix franchise coming out this December. John, how excited are you? Do you have any expectations for this movie?
Well, ignore my reaction here for a second, but you have to be excited because for years you quoted The Matrix up and down. For a long time, it sat at your number one movie spot.
Dude, it did. I love that movie so much. That first movie is fantastic. It is. It still holds up. I mean, it's got some like old tech in it, but that shit still holds up.
Old tech, but there are so many things that like I still quote The Matrix every once in a like. It's not as often as it was in the 90s, but like every once in a while, like I'll be doing something and I'll be like, "Ooh, I wish I'd have taken the red pill."
Yeah.
Or like Cal, my son's taking karate, and he'll be like, "Dad, my karate," and I'll be like, "Oh, you know karate?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, but show me." Like,
yes, that's awesome, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I still quote it here and there. I am excited for the movie. I can't remember the last time I honestly watched any of The Matrix. But yeah, there's so many great moments from the original. Like the original one definitely sticks out for me.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones is every once in a while I'll eat a steak and I'll hold up just a small piece of the steak on a fork and I'll be like, "Ignorance is bliss," and nobody ever knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's a for me line.
Yeah. That's a bummer that they don't know what you're talking about, though, you know?
I think if I was to hold up the spoon and say there is no spoon, it would probably get more of a reaction, but
maybe.
The simple line of "ignorance is bliss" is just such a grazed over line for what it is.
I love that line. That's a great line. So do you have any expectations for this movie, or at least the trailer, since we're gonna watch it? What are you hoping to see? Maybe I'll say it that way. What are you hoping?
I'm not going to lie. I don't really remember much of the third one to have expectations for this trailer right now.
Okay.
All I can remember is the third one really focused more on the real world. They weren't in the Matrix as much, and the machines were taking over.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Morpheus is dead at this point.
No, I don't think he's dead, but as far as we knew, Trinity and Neo are essentially like I think Neo gets plugged back in via the machines, he gets plugged in, like, and pretty sure Trinity is dead at the end.
Shit.
And so, but from what I understand, both of them are back. Oh, so we'll see. I mean, definitely Neo is back, obviously. So
I was rehearsing this after the time you told me that you wanted to do this. So I've got one thing to say, sir.
Okay.
Operator, show me a trailer.
Let's do this. All right, here we go.
Thomas, you seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
I've had Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, it is.
Am I crazy?
No, you're inside the Matrix, bro.
Right here.
Yeah. Loving the music. He's got a duck on his head.
Hi.
Have we met?
Oh shit, man. So he has to continuously take the pills to stay in? Interesting.
Oh shit. The White Rabbit?
Yeah. Maybe the Looking Glass, baby.
Time to fly.
Oh, we got a different Morpheus. Okay. Like a younger Morpheus.
You're going to have to fly me. The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. You don't know me. No?
Oh, shit. And the effects are going to be so much better.
So much better.
And Keanu has a lot more action experience now.
Yes.
He can really pull this shit out.
And that's the thing, too. He's got a very John Wick-esque suit going in this.
Yeah.
I'm going to say there's one thing that's already disappointed me that they could have done is just a funny reference. So they put him back in the Matrix, obviously, and they're calling him Thomas. They should have called him Theodore.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
Fuck.
Yeah, buddy.
That's going to be badass.
Awesome. All right, man. Okay. So let's unpack some stuff in that trailer. I mean, different Morpheus, first off. I'm interested to see how they explain that because they show him outside, at least what I assume is outside of the Matrix at one point. And so is it supposed to be him? Like, is it supposed to be not Morpheus? Like, I don't know. I'm really interested to see what the deal is with this. I love the look of it. It looks amazing.
It's still got that Matrix feel to it.
Yeah, man. I do agree with you. I think it would be funny if they changed his name in his second run and called him Theodore. That would be funny. But I mean, Thomas was his name.
Yeah,
it was Thomas Anderson, so it makes sense that they would keep that. But yeah, what are your thoughts? I want to hear what you thought about this.
I mean, they give you a lot of information in this trailer.
Yeah,
but the one thing that's nice, they don't really give you like the story. Like some trailers give you too much.
Yeah.
They don't do that with this one. They give you just enough to really be like, we're really sorry that we stopped on the third one. We're going to give you a fourth one now. Don't pay attention to the fact that the black guy is not the same one that you knew before.
Yeah, I don't know what. Like I said, maybe there'll be a reasoning.
I'm wondering if that's what I had read once before was that Lawrence Fishburne wasn't coming back for another movie.
Yeah,
and that's why I thought Morpheus was dead.
Maybe. I'm really interested to find out how they explain him being so young. If he's only if they only show him inside the Matrix, then he could have chosen what he looks like, and he wanted to look young. Sure,
he's a computer program; he could be anything.
That's true. So that I could understand. But if he looks like that outside, like in the real world, then I need some explanation. If it's supposed to actually be Morpheus, I love the idea of the robots essentially making him take the blue pill like daily, like as a medication, to keep him from essentially probably keeps him from like remembering and knowing who he truly is and everything.
Probably,
which I like that. I think that's really interesting.
Here's my big question for you: do you think we'll see Agent
Hugo Weaving?
Yeah,
no, I don't think so because he destroyed him. I don't think he's coming back.
Did. That doesn't mean that they don't bring him back.
I just have a feeling. Because the way Hugo Weaving has talked about a lot of different properties that he's been part of, he doesn't tend to like to go back anymore. Like, I just don't see him, after everything that went down with like Red Skull and stuff. I don't know. He might. That'd be really cool if he popped up somehow. He was still lingering inside the Matrix somewhere.
We don't know what happened to him after he exploded.
Yeah, like some part of him, like, stayed and like rebuilt itself. It would be pretty badass. And I kind of do.
All they did was used like a flashback scene of him.
Yeah,
he's like Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, I mean, it would be awesome. I'm sure that they could CGI him and use a voice actor. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, it's a great trailer overall, though. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, man, I liked it a lot. It looks visually better than the last two. You know, it looks more similar to what we got with that first movie, like cinematography wise and everything. And so, because like in the two other movies, it was really like a lot of greens and stuff that ran throughout it. That was like their color palette. But in the first one, it was like a lot of gray and kind of like light, like kind of blue tone, which is what we get in this, which I like. It kind of has more of a feel of the first movie.
To your recollection, what was the last year the third one came out?
Oh, geez, I have no idea. I have no idea. Early 2000s, probably, mid 2000s, maybe.
Okay.
It's been a while. Because the first movie was 1999, I believe.
Yeah.
And so I would say maybe, and I think the sequels came out like within a year of one another. They came out like real quick.
I was going to say they came out either within a year of one another or just about 2 years.
Yeah, I think it was real close. It was real. They were real close. So I'm saying by mid 2000s. So it's been at least, we're talking at least 15 years, since the last movies came out.
Like you said, Keanu's come so far.
Yeah, man. His ability to do action, it has. I mean, just watching those John Wick movies, those movies are fantastic. Yeah. If he can bring in that kind of action to this, dude, this is gonna be great. Oh, and I just think it's funny that it seems like Keanu's like, I'm not doing this movie unless I don't have to cut my hair.
I mean, that is kind of. I mean, he had the same hair in Bill and Ted, John Wick, now The Matrix.
Like in Bill and Ted, he shaved his beard, but he's like, I ain't cutting my hair.
Right.
But hey, it's a good look. He had that hair in the most recent SpongeBob movie because he's in that as well. But that's him now. That's him, and I like.
What's really funny about him? His name sounds like a breed of dog. Keanu.
Yeah, I mean there is a movie that is about a cat called Keanu.
That is true.
Yeah. You're not. So, any final thoughts? Any final hopes or anything for this movie?
I hope we just get to see some real classic like Matrix shit. Like how in like the first one they have like the scene with all the weapons. They come up and then it like crosses and then it stops and then it goes the other way and stops.
Yeah,
I want to see something like that again.
We obviously it looks like we're getting a similar kung fu scene.
We definitely need a scene where somebody picks up a phone and does the classic operator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Because I know Tank's dead. Like he's one of the first people who dies.
Yeah. I mean, there were other operators in the second movie.
I know, but it's not Tank, man.
I know.
Tank was one of my favorite characters.
I want to see those like that 360 rotating shot, that they made kind of famous in that stuff like that.
What would be really badass if at one point in this movie they just do a massive throwback to the first one and somebody shoots a fucking gun at him and he does that Matrix like backwards fucking
the back bend. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That'd be actually really cool. We did get a really awesome shot of him just like fucking blowing who we think is Morpheus out of that dojo. You know what I mean? True. Just like that
very true.
That was classic Neo the One style, like power going on there.
I mean, he knows kung fu.
Yeah, man, dude, it was great. I'm real excited for this. And I'm pretty sure it's dropping HBO Max and theater. So like,
that's what the trailer said.
So it will. I'm excited about the ability to just watch it whenever I want.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of people are kind of like not digging on because this whole streaming thing is kind of hurt the theaters a bit. I'll still go see it in the theaters, but I can then come home and watch it 15 times if I want after that.
In one day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think there's enough hours for that, but I can try.
In 2 days.
I can like layer it where like I start it, then an hour later I start it on another device. And then on a third device and just have them rotating in like weird layers. That's how you should always watch movies.
Yes.
But so that was our trailer reaction for The Matrix Resurrections, coming out, I believe, December 22nd is when it said. So right before Christmas time. 21st. That's right.
Because it was 12/21.
Okay.
Or,
was it 12?
Whatever it is, it's the no. You're right. It's the 22nd.
Either way, it's right around Christmas.
It goes right around. Yeah.
So it's right around Christmas time. That'd be a nice Christmas present for the Matrix fan in your life. Take them to go see that movie.
I'm gonna have to take Josh to see a fucking movie now.
That's right. So, John, let everybody know where they can find you.
I mean, if you really want to find me, that you're that interested that you've seen me twice and want to find me, I am on Twitter. Right. Oh, it's different on this one. Forget. Down here, it's Simply Sane J1. It's my Twitter account. It corresponds with I have a podcast of my own. It's called Simply Sane with Jay, the Not Your Mama's podcast, where I pretty much just talk about myself because I'm that conceited and I just really need to vent my life to people. Every once in a while, this motherfucker pops up on there as well.
True.
And now I have a blog that actually corresponds with my podcast, and I'm hashing out some more personal shit on there. Where I can get more emotional and in depth with things and, hide behind the keyboard while I do it.
Yeah, there it is. And you can find me on Twitter at JP Raynor. That's JPRAYNOR. And of course, right here on Movie Blog Merc at Movie Blog Merc on Twitter. Obviously, you're watching this on the Merc with a Movie Blog YouTube channel. So hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit that little bell so that we know, so that you know. I like to say that we know, but we don't know anything. But you know what? We don't know shit. That's just the way it is. So that you know when the next videos that we drop are on. And if you like what you see from us, our banter, be sure to check out Last Call at McLaren's right here on this same YouTube channel. That's our How I Met Your Mother podcast that we do. And if you're into wrestling, head on over to Off the Ropes with John and Joss. It's at Off the Ropes JJ, the wrestling podcast that we do together over there. So again, follow me on Twitter at Movie Blog Merc. And as I love to say at the end of all of these, keep watching movies. Catch you guys next time. Yeah.